Happy spring, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. In this video, I'm going to show you how I plant a small herb garden in my little plot of dirt behind my house. I don't try to claim being a professional gardener or even calling myself gardener at all. This is just how I do things in the springtime to freshen up my small kitchen herb garden in my backyard. This rosemary was getting pretty woody, so I removed it to try to bring it to my so-called plant hospital, which is really my breezeway, but it acts like a greenhouse because the insulation, coincidentally, in my breezeway isn't great, but it works for a perfect greenhouse. And now I'm just cleaning up my parsley, and since it's very hardy where I live, I'm able to take down a lot of it and not worry about it too much because I know that through the spring and summer season it will come back profusely. As a kid, I could care less about adding parsley to my food. I wasn't a fan of it. But as an adult, I really appreciate fresh parsley on so many different types of meals. I love it in my chicken noodle soup. Fresh parsley sprinkled right on top is so good to me. I love it on top of salmon. Parsley is just an herb that kicks things up a notch for me. Where I live in New Jersey, there actually is a lot of red mud, which you can't see here on the screen, but I have to help supplement the ground with garden soil so that my plants can grow. Now I'm mixing the garden soil and the ground dirt together so that my herb can acclimate and grow nicely without any problems. I've never grown thyme before, but this year I'm giving it a shot and looking forward to adding it to my meals. I'm not sure if this really does anything, but I've convinced myself that if I layer in garden soil as the top layer when it rains, it will give the plants and herbs the nutrients it needs. I'm sure somebody will correct me on that, but it's just a weird thing I've come up with in my mind, and I stick to it as a rule. It hasn't failed me yet. While my previous rosemary will go to the plant hospital, this little baby one will flourish in my backyard. Do you name your plants at all? My husband and I have come up with this game where we rename our herbs something with a pun type of name or a celebrity. So every rosemary that's planted is called Rosemary Clooney. I realized that I needed to move my parsley over, so I dug it up, made room for my basil, and replanted my parsley and took it down even more. Here I am making room for Christopher Basil. I know that's not how you pronounce basil, but that's our name for our basil, Christopher Basil. Here is my tiny little herb garden. If you're wondering what I did with all the extra parsley, I repotted them so I can give them to friends as gifts. Anything I have extra, I'm always willing to share.